what is Hollywood saying to y'all behind the scenes? Because we know what the comments say and so on and so forth, but behind the scenes, what don't we know about y'all being this transparent?
Well, I don't. First of all, you know, I've been in it, but not of it, especially now.
Yeah, our closest friends aren't all necessarily famous people. So
Right.
Yeah, but again, I mean, I do a movie and I go home.
Okay.
You know, I do shows and I'm back at the house. I'm out and all over the world, and then I go right back home.
So now it's work.
And it is. It's a privilege, you know? But remember, you have to understand, when this started to happen, we were on a whole nother thing, right? So I said, I remember we were on the 6th anniversary of what we call D-Day, which is this day. 6 years in, 2016. And one day after that, I had an epiphany. I said, you know, going to group is a way to deal with a lot of addiction issues, because then you can share. Because again, you're only as sick as your secret. So as long as it remains a secret, it grows stronger. It's like putting dirt under the carpet. It just gets stinkier and nastier. But you got to expose that stuff. It's got to go out to the sun. It's got to get cleaned. And I said, so what's the biggest group ever? I said, Facebook. Now, I was given Facebook Live. I was an early adopter. Like, they gave me you can go live. Remember, this was unheard of.
It used to be, right.
It was unheard of, 2016. Now you got Instagram Live, you got TikTok Live, you got all. But they said you can go live on Facebook to the whole world. I said, that's the group. I was leaving the gym. I got in there and I said,
I remember that.
I said, guys, I want to tell y'all something. I was addicted to pornography for the longest time. And it was called Dirty Little Secret. You can look it up on YouTube right now.
Yeah.
That was the moment. It was the day after D, because it struck it. I said, this is my burn the boats, man.
Yeah.
Burn the boats. There's no way back.
Yeah.
I'm not going back. I'll never be that dude again. Because we've been through
too much.
And I said, these boats got to be burned, but also other people have to know what this is. And I just shared. Now, I was in the middle of a giant Old Spice campaign. Huge. I did Old Spice for 10 years, but it was like Super Bowls and all that. Dude, they call everybody. I mean, the next day, I was...
all 4 press outlets.
All of them. Today Show, every talk show, every network, they were like, Terry Crews addicted to pornography. Would he fly to New York and talk to her? I said, look at the video. I said, ain't nothing else I could say. I said, I'm not flying anywhere. I said, it is what it is. Old Spice said, we got to let him go. Listen, my agent called, everybody. And I was already on a show, and then people were like, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and people were like, we got to let him go.
And it was like a gossip fest. Like, all the news reporters were like, we searched his wife's Instagram, and all it says is, I love you, honey. We don't know what Rebecca thinks. I mean, it was like...
they were having a field day. It was like...
Good Morning America became like TMZ. That's how...
Twitter was still in, but it was Facebook. And then they were like, and everything was big, and I was like...
Yeah, we were on every network the following morning.
But listen to me. I was like, I'm good. Like, I didn't care. Wait, when Old Spice said we got to let him go, and I told my agent, I said, I understand. I said, totally understand. And the people talking about we got to fire him, I said, then that's it. Then we're out.
God got me.
And I said, but see, you got to know. Listen, I had that choice 6 years earlier. Do you want the Hollywood stuff? Do you want that? And I said, no, I want this. I want this. This is what I want. And I had to prove it. And see, this is another thing. Love is unconditional. Unconditional. The only thing that's unconditional is love. Everything else is conditional. Trust, energy, time, And I had to prove, I said, and see, you understand, me being with her is conditional. Mm-hmm. She had to see I wasn't playing. She had to know this Negro is not playing with me. Mm-hmm. And I said, I am going to earn this trust back. Mm-hmm. It's not enough to just say you sorry. It's not enough to just say, my bad. Yeah. It's not enough to be like, sorry about that.
And that is another Christian misnomer, that you just have to repent to God, say you're sorry to the person. No, the rebuilding of their trust, if you want to rebuild the relationship, that is most definitely earned and is not a flippant thing at all.
She had to see everything, know everything, access to everything.
He passed the lie detector.
Oh, we went through everything. Yeah. When I say everything. Sitting there with the... This man had my whole future in his... If he could have said, he lied, she'd have been out.
I heard someone say trust is lost in oceans and gained in buckets. You can lose it like this, but you gotta...
Trust.
And all God asked me to do was give him a chance. He said, I'm not even going to ask you to promise him anything. He said, I'm asking you to promise me that you'll give him a try. You just give him a try. See if he's not if you can't live with him in 3 years, I'll walk you right out the door. He said.
But see, you mentioned the Hollywood thing. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because this is what Hollywood was. Hollywood wants the image. Yeah. But I was not an image anymore. I was a whole person. So if you can't take me like this, you don't get me. And wait, I got to tell you how it worked.
Go ahead.
No, because they went, wait a minute. He didn't do nothing. He was just talking about him going to rehab and what he did. But it wasn't like he was caught, because he said it. And he was being just honest. Man, give him his job back. I went and did Old Spice for 6 more years. Wow. I went and, now my career went bam. Because people were like, if he honest about that, they're like, well, because they were like, he's a real person. Wait. Yeah.
Authenticity.
Bruh, you can't get more authentic than your own junk.